So right now, all the bookies would be pointing towards a Labour win and a Starmer for new PM. What does that mean for the UK?
Well, in terms of changes, I don't think it means a terrible amount. I mean, in terms of British foreign policy, I think Starmer will continue very much with what the Conservatives have been doing, certainly with regard to war in Ukraine, for example. I mean, Labour are pretty solidly behind the Conservatives in viewing that as being a vital British national interest. I don't think that there is any serious opposition to AUKUS in Britain. So in terms of those things, I don't think it will lead to much of a change. I think if, in his ideal world, Keir Starmer would like to rejoin the European Union. I don't think there's any question about that. But he realises that politically that's just not feasible, certainly not in his first term. So although we may see certain moves to try and bring Britain closer to the EU, to try and to rebuild some of the bridges that have been burned over the term of the Conservative government. Again, I don't think we'll see anything radical in that area. I mean, Keir Starmer's entire kind of shtick is basically to present himself as being sort of moderate, electable, not to give the Conservatives too many avenues of attack. And so as a result of this, it's quite likely that he is that in government we're not going to see that many changes.
And this morning we had our reporter in the UK say that people want a return to dull and boring. Is that how you read it?
Well, that's right. I mean, certainly Rishi Sunak has tried his best to provide such a return, and in that sense, he's done a fairly good job. But yes, I mean, the British public have had Boris Johnson, they've had Liz Truss, they've had a lot of turbulence, a lot of what you might call clownishness, and I think that Rishi Sunak's elevation to premiership itself was a desire for a return to boring, if you like, and Keir Starmer is continuing this. Yeah.